It also reminds me to turn off.
Why do I have a bad voice connection? Oh, never mind. Now it's a good voice connection. So what is this going on with Battlefield 5? Why do people hate Battlefield
We'll
5?
talk about it when we actually start.
Oh, okay. So I don't get to know anything beforehand, right? Because I'm part of the conversation,
Well, maybe you
but I
had
don't get
20
to know
minutes.
anything.
You had 20 minutes. You got mad when I didn't tell you what we were talking about, and then I tell you, and you don't even bother to go figure it out.
I don't know what you're talking. Said something about people are upset about Battlefield.
Yes.
I'm looking it up now.
Okay, thank you. We can have our conversation.
You know that I have to give you a hard time, okay?
Yes.
A hard, sexy time.
No,
Yes.
just
You know,
a hard...
you know that he has to make it hard. Hmm.
I'm not seeing anything about any upset over Battlefield 5.
Well, it happened It happened when it was announced, and it's just come back into the fucking fray of things for no reason.
You mean like
Because-
fire their girls in Battlefield 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that shit. People are
I
complaining about it
don't
again.
care.
Well, that's great, but we're gonna at least talk about it.
Nobody should care.
Okay, I almost forgot. For some reason, I'm sitting here and I'm trying like, how the fuck do I spell micromonics?
That's a good question.
Like, I don't know why I forgot this. Okay. Micro, can you do me a big old favor? Because you're awesome.
Hmm.
Can you go to the Twitch thing that everybody likes to use and tell me how all our audios are?
Oh. Just your channel?
Yeah. How do I fucking...
Hello?
Talk, Bradley.
I sound pretty loud.
Received backlash because
Yeah, I'm so loud.
Okay, I
women
gotta
will
turn
be
you...
included in Battlefield
I gotta
5.
Yeah, comparatively, it's like Micro's really loud and you're really quiet. Dakota.
Yeah, the quietness is mostly just to do with... I'm trying to turn down my audio, which...
Okay. Well, I'll turn down Micro a little bit.
Yeah, alright. Turning down micro...
Justin sounds alright.
Oh, do I? Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
Alright, I've turned down micro 20%.
But Baboon, can you speak?
Bradley,
Oh, yeah.
can
Sorry,
you
you
say a
said
fuck...
baboon.
His name's
Baboon.
Bradley.
He said
Just-
baboon.
I said Baboon.
He said baboon.
His name is IR Baboon.
Just call him
I
Bradley.
are baboon.
He'll never answer to it.
I can't understand what anyone's saying because I still have the Twitch thing open.
Jesus.
I got like a million things and then the same thing over and over again. This is a personal hell.
Okay, and now Bradley's really echoey. God fucking damn it.
Why? What? I don't show as being echoey.
You're echoey. Okay, now you're not. Okay,
Hold
you...
Could it be me?
I'm gonna do.
No,
a
it's
thing
always
quick.
Bradley.
Hold
Uh-huh.
on. Hold on.
'Cause
I'm gonna
F-
fix it.
How do I re... Okay, there it is.
So guess who set their alarm for 3:30 and it went off at 3:59.
Is that my mom?
Yeah. Well, how did you know?
I knew
Wait,
it.
that sounds mean. I changed my answer to no. It wasn't your mom. It was me.
It's
I'm
good
sorry,
that
Mike.
You're
this
good.
is why I gave us 10 minutes
Oh, fantastic.
to set up and check the audio and all that.
Yeah, I got like a beep, and I was like, "Oh, why didn't my alarm go off?" And then it started going off.
Can
Like-
you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect.
Nope.
I'll just stay on push, that's all.
Okay, that works until you forget.
Oh, it's gonna happen a lot.
Why did... Okay, listen. I literally just said, don't delete my sign-ins. And
That reminds me. You know who got an email from Twitch today that there's like a new feature? Bernie Sanders official, not me. So I got like some new features on my like alt account, but
Good lord. I gotta fucking... Like, oh my god. Why does signing out of Twitter put me back in not dark mode? Why does... There we go. Night mode. Okay, my life is much better. Okay. Alright. Okay. Great. I should have just... Ugh. Everything is just fucking fantastic right now. I have to sign into YouTube, don't I?
why?
Because
Oh, we're
I...
streaming to YouTube.
No, I deleted
Okay.
my history. Because
Oh,
earlier, and just...
He found out that his porn was being saved.
oh man. Yeah, I hate it when all my YouTube porn is not saved. All my Logan Paul and Jake Paul porn from YouTube.
Uh,
'Cause that's all that's allowed there anymore, right?
of course.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's why the ad cropocalypse happened.
The Necropolis.
The ad cropocalypse. Okay.
Look at me, I'm dancing. Son of a bitch, I'm dancing.
Thank you, Bradley, for dancing.
I'm dancing.
Okay. Okay, you can... Alright. Hello. This is going to be a mess as usual, because it's never... It never just works. I've realized this. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Bear With Us podcast. This is like the 4th episode, I believe. 5th, if you count our lost episode, which I'm really fucking depressed about to this day. 'Cause it
What's
was
the lost episode?
the first one Micro was in, which was the best one.
Oh.
Oh.
I know.
How did that one get lost? What happened?
That was when I thought Twitch kept your videos for 30 days, but they only keep them for 14. So, like 2 days after it got deleted, I was like, fuck. So now I just upload these right after to YouTube. And then I'll do editing for SoundCloud and stuff later.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, The first thing I'd like to talk about today is our sponsor for today is the Bear It All app. Are you looking for love? Looking for your soulmate? Well, then join the app specifically for bears where you can bare your soul to the world to find them. Look for that on Google Play and iTunes, and there's also a Linux web app. Hi guys. Please introduce yourselves so I can hide
I'm
over
sorry.
my
I would have
bad
laughed,
jokes.
but I had to go close my window.
Wow.
Wow.
Your
This
dating
is-
service bear it all.
Yes, the bear. Listen,
Why not
okay,
like bury your heart on your sleeve or something like that?
because bear it all sounded more. Because there's the. See,
Bears
if you-
meet bears.
Yeah, it's bears meet bears, and then there's like the dark side of the bear it all, where it's literally just people who want to hook up, and then
Well,
there's
what-
fine.
Okay, what happens if one of the Chicago Bear members gets really lonely and starts using it by accident?
It's welcome. We don't discriminate. Just it is mainly for bears, like farmers meet, Christian mingle. If you're looking for love and that you happen to accidentally use our site, we're not going to yell at you.
By the way, Farmers Meet is a great name for a dating app because you're talking about that Farmers Meet, yo.
See, that's that's the MEAT. That's the grinder and whatnot.
Mmm.
Yum.
I don't know any of this stuff.
I'm looking for some farmer's meat, if you know what I mean.
Is there any place for farmers' feet?
Micro, what is with you and feet today?
I want to get better at gaming, dude. It's the
Right.
only way.
You have to huff feet. Okay. Please introduce yourselves. I'm Dakota Ursa, and I'm the host of this garbage fire. Because I don't know how to keep a, what's the word I'm looking for here? Anything going ever.
Conversation.
A dick? Did you say a dick?
No, why would I say that? That's horrible. Wow.
I don't know how to keep a dick. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, please introduce yourselves.
Hello, I am Micromonics of the Micromonics. I stream and I YouTube. Well, not so much YouTube, but I stream. Yay! Also, I have a Twitter. Woo!
His Twitter's great. Go follow it. You've recently topped yourself with your Big Bang Theory video.
Thank you.
Dude, that was
should put-
amazing.
That on
I've
YouTube.
been trying. Okay, I don't want to spoil it, but I'll spoil it for the sake of the podcast. I've been trying to do a piano ensemble to go along with it. Because I really, really liked it. I was gonna surprise you, but I'm also really bad at piano, so it's probably not gonna happen.
Aw.
But I've been trying.
And,
That was really good. I was really impressed.
Thank you.
our resident piano man here is Justin.
Hello, I'm Justin. I'm an alcoholic, but mostly I am not an alcoholic.
Are you
Mostly. Sorry.
You're more of a memeaholic, if I had to say anything.
If I had to be addicted to one thing, it would be memes. I inject the memes more than drink the memes, but actually, yeah, that's about accurate.
Hardlining memes.
Yeah. Breathe, drink, and inject the memes.
And
I have a Twitter as well, but you don't have to follow me there, but you can. I don't have any media that I stream on or make videos for, but I do enjoy doing podcasts with my friends, so occasionally you might see me here.
his Twitter is Retribution Aura. He's great. Follow him as well. And we have the Billy Joel to the Piano Man, our friend Bradley, who refuses to always fucking introduce himself, so I'm doing it for him.
What are you talking about? You're talking for me.
Exactly, because every other time you went, why do I have to introduce myself? This is stupid. And I'm like,
It's an energy-saving process to
And I'm
conserve
like,
his limited amount of
People
energy.
like me, people just know who you are. Come on.
still, this is the Piano Man. I fucked it. That's Brad. He's great. He doesn't have Twitter or anything, but he's often found here if you like him.
I like him. He's pretty good.
I eat a lot of tacos and I drink a lot of rum and
And
That's
you're
really all you need to know about me, really.
and you're married to a Lithuanian woman.
I'm not.
Yet.
Yet.
Fucking killing me.
All right. Well, I'll start this up with targeting you, Bradley. What have you been up to this week? It was your birthday yesterday, right?
It was my birthday Thursday. But
Thursday.
I couldn't do anything because I am worked to the bone. But I just was at an arcade and I saw a movie this morning, and I had to work again this morning. So that's what I've been up to. All I do is play Overwatch. So yeah,
What movie did you go see?
it was called Mile 22, and it was not good.
I gotta look up this movie.
Well, to be fair, you play Overwatch, and that's not good either. So
Yeah.
That's your opinion, sir.
yeah,
Let's
but
just-
it's
just wrap that up in a taco and keep it to yourself.
yeah, but then you'd eat me because I thought we established that you eat tacos.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
He's
It all
got you
comes
there.
back together. It's all connected.
everything has something to do with tacos.
Let's look up Mile 22. What is this? What is this movie? Oh my god! Mark Wahlberg, really?
Just don't watch it.
Let's get copyright claimed. Let's watch the.
Let's
watch
do
the
it.
God damn it! I have to sign in to watch the goddamn trailer.
Don't worry.
Oh my-
I can't wait to see Happy Funtime Murders.
6.2.
Oh, that's the new one. The with the Muppets. Yeah.
Yep,
Is that a
Yeah.
thing? Wait.
Is that a movie or a TV show?
movie. It's gonna bomb hard.
I think you might be right. But part of me kind of hopes it does really well.
Well, it's not the Muppets.
Ooh.
It's
No. But they look like Muppets.
Right.
Oof. Currently at a 5.2 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, but IMDb does out of 10, that's pretty good. That's more than half.
Yeah. Well,
If it
yeah,
was
but
like 5.2 out of 100, that would be like, oh
it's
no.
out of 10 though. Anything below a
Yeah.
6 is garbage. Like that's how it works. That's why I hate the out of 10. 10 is awful.
I like out of 350.
I'm at a 5. I'm kind of like a 5. I prefer like
A 5 out of 10 or a 5 out of 100?
1 to 5.
Oh, okay. See, I'm more like a 5 out of 100 kind of guy. IRL and in game.
Oh my god. It has a 22% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's the score I like to look at.
3.1 out of 5. So average from the looks of it. I'll watch it because I've been looking forward to this movie forever.
Why?
Because it's a dumb puppet movie. I like dumb puppet movies.
Okay.
I'm not like gonna be heartbroken if it sucks, but I've kind of like been like, oh, I hope this is good.
I've like decided that I don't think I like Melissa McCarthy as an actress anymore.
I can understand that after watching Ghostbusters.
Well, it's just like, a lot of, comedians, when they do movies, they tend to just be like basically the same person, but it's just the next movie,
Mhm.
It's just a new premise, so that's all it is. That's all of her movies like put together.
Oh my god, I didn't realize Sesame Street tried to sue them.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, because it's
It's
supposed to
too
be for kids.
similar. It's too so
Wow.
similar.
The suit hinged on the tagline, No Sesame, All Street.
Oh, there you go. That's why.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it. But they still lost.
We are not Sesame Street. Sesame Street sues them.
Like everything Melissa McCarthy's in is bad. Like I don't think she's in a good movie. I heard that she's in Bridesmaids, but I don't know if that movie's good because I've never seen it. I hear people talking positively of it, but I'm pretty sure if I watch it, it's gonna be another Pale Feek for disaster.
Let me look at her
IMDb.
Yeah, her Rotten
Yeah,
Tomatoes.
Bridesmaids. I watched like part of it. I never finished it the whole way through.
Ghostbusters have a 74% on Rotten Tomatoes.
How does
That is
Ghostbusters have
one
a
of
70?
the worst movies
What?
I've ever seen of all time.
How
That's
does
why you
this,
can't
like-
trust ratings, folks.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's got like a thing. It's got, it's controversial, obviously. So some people rate it up, some people rate it down
It's not
based on.
controversial, it just sucks.
No, yeah, I don't know, I know,
Some
but
people
they,
will just rate it up because
Yeah.
Bridesmaids, like if you take purely the ratings in, which obviously there's reasons not to do that. Spy, Saint Vincent, The Heat.
Spy was pretty bad.
Apparently,
The Heat was bad.
94 for Spy. 94%. 80% of people liked it.
Oh yeah, I remember Spy with Melissa McCarthy.
I guarantee you, it's not a good movie. It seems like a good movie though. Like it seems like it'll work. It seems like it can be okay. But like if you start like just watching it, it's like, what am I really watching? Why can't I just watch someone else do this?
This is a chick flick. She's in the movie as the fat lady friend. That's why this is a good movie. She's not the main actress.
Like I think she can be okay if she's like not at all in the movie. Hey,
I don't know.
hey kid, you're good as an extra. How would you like to be a star?
Kristen Wiig leads the cast.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's very much.
Kristen Wiig can be funny.
She gets fourth billing in like 4 out of 6. So. And
I remember my mom really liking Spy, so take that as it is.
It might
I
be
think,
an old people movie. Yeah, most
maybe.
of her movies seem to be bad, except for a few, or at least badly taken.
I mean, to be fair, Adam Sandler's movies aren't that well, but no one disputes that Adam Sandler is the best actor in the world.
Hang on a second, Adam Sandler. I gotta look up Rotten Tomato movies for Adam Sandler, or I gotta look up
They're in
like.
debate right now. If I Google is Adam Sandler the best actor in the world, there's gonna be like a 50-50 chance that people think he is.
I would. Oh my god. The Ridiculous Six is a 0% rating.
It's a bad movie, dude.
I've never seen it.
It's such a bad movie. That thing's a dumpster fire.
The Do-Over got a 5%.
Well, question: what single word do you think I would never say in my life? Well, that word is
Zynga.
used to, that word is used to describe that movie.
The Do-Over is very bad, but I'm surprised Sandy Wexler is as low as it was.
I don't even know what Sandy Wexler is.
Sandy Wexler was actually decent.
I like
still
Click.
so confused by this.
Adam
I-
Sandler's Click is. my
I
favorite movie.
I think 8 Crazy Nights is an okay movie. I don't think it's okay if you're drunk and want a dumb movie.
Yeah, like most of Adam Sandler's.
Yeah,
So-
most of Adam Sandler movies are that. Literally
Well,
that.
most of his aren't funny in any way. I still find 8 Crazy
Jack
Nights
and Jill's pretty good.
occasionally funny.
Yeah, I like that one.
Get it. Okay.
I like Little
So-
Nicky.
So Adam Sandler plays Adam Sandler, and his sister, Adam Sandler, is played by Adam Sandler. It's fucking amazing.
I need to watch it. I've never actually watched it. How
I
does
kinda-
Spanglish have a 52? I'm sorry.
That doesn't make any sense. Spanglish is a freaking great movie.
Spanglish is garbage. It's so boring.
What? Spanglish is a great movie.
I hated it.
It's not like a comedy. Like
Maybe
it's
I
different than
watched
that
it
kind of
when
comedy.
maybe I watched it when I would have been what, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would have been like
It's the
13.
kind of comedy where you have to really try and laugh.
I would have been like 13, so maybe this was just not a movie for me.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've not even heard of it until
I
now.
don't know. I'm pretty sure my favorite Adam Sandler movie is a movie where it's not even a comedy.
Which one?
Where Adam Sandler's just in the movie, like he didn't make it. And I can't remember the name of it right now.
Is it the one with the shoes? The cobbler?
It's no. That's it. Punch Drunk Love. No. Yep. Yep, that's it. Punch Drunk Love.
The Cobbler, got it.
That's a good movie.
But it seems to. It's mostly about him, it looks. Yeah. See, Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler's the weirdest thing to me. Because sometimes it's Adam Sandler playing a character. And occasionally that works. But a lot of the time it's Adam Sandler is this person doing Adam Sandler things. And it makes no sense. And it's just dumb to watch and funny.
He's very good at portraying himself.
Yeah. I will say though, I watched it with Micro, fucking with the Pixels.
Hmm.
Pixel.
Oh yeah, Pixels. Yeah.
There were some actually funny things in that movie, and
I've not seen that movie.
it's
It's not really that bad, but it is kind of bad. You know.
the premise is ridiculous, and
The premise is based on a real life event.
yeah. It took me a second. I was like, when the aliens came down, and then a fat guy fucks Norbert.
Yes.
I was like, what?
I remember when that happened in real life.
No, the 80s competition with the kids.
But
It was
yeah,
not really
yeah.
kids. They were grown adults playing for the best scores, whatever. And Peter Dinklage, that I fucking hate, by the way. Fucking hate Peter Dinklage.
Really?
Plays Billy Mitchell, which is the antagonist who may have faked his scores on Donkey Kong to get ahead.
Okay, I gotta ask, why do we hate Why do we hate Pinkler?
Pinkler
Pinkler-
Pinkler Dodge.
Dinklage?
Well, first, you can't even spell his name right.
I can't.
There's no-
Pinkler!
You had
Okay,
it good.
there it
There's
is.
no, it's no D. You had it right the
There
first
it
time
is.
just with
Man.
the D.
Okay, why do we hate Peter Dinklage?
I remember the first movie I ever saw Peter Dinklage in was Freeing Elf.
I
the
loved him in Elf.
Elf and
That
then
was
the
so
Love
good.
Guru.
Oh, let's not speak of the Love Guru.
I love hate that movie. It's so bad, but it's
I haven't
so,
seen it in
like,
such a long time. I kind of want to re-see it, but I know it's really bad.
It's so endearing to me about with how dumb it is. Like, I don't know why. I love anything with Michael Myers in it. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. And for some reason, just he's not even credited in IMDb in the Love Guru.
What?
That's
Wait,
how.
what did he play as in the Love Guru?
The
I
Love
don't
Guru.
Remember him?
No. He was.
Oh,
in,
Peter Dinklage.
Hang on, maybe I'm not thinking of him. What
Are
the
you sure
fuck?
Peter Dinklage was in the Love
Are,
Guru?
are you talking about Vince? What's his face? The mini-me?
Vern
Maybe
Troyer?
I am, and I'm retarded.
Because if you are, that's racist.
Kind of is.
Why do I remember? No. I remember.
No,
Peter
you look it up now. Go to
Dinklage.
IMDb now and look for Vin Troyer, and then look for Peter Dinklage. Tell me if you're being
No,
racist.
I know Vern Troyer is in it, but is Peter Dinklage not in it with the Mariska Hargitay joke?
I'm pretty sure he's not.
YouTube detective, go.
I swear to God, right before the Mariska Hargitay joke, Peter Dinklage is in this movie. I
I
know
don't-
Vern
I don't
Troyer in
remember
it. It's because
seeing
Vern
in the
because
movie.
Vern Troyer is the angry little dude with the little desk in the little room, and that's the whole joke. But I swear to God, I don't remember. I remember Peter Dinklage being in this movie in another part, where there's another dwarf joke.
I'm trying
right
to think
before
of a
the
joke
Mariska Hargitay
where it's
thing.
like,
Not in the movie, man. He's not in the movie.
I'm apparently drunk then. Excuse me.
I'm trying to think of a joke where it's like, oh, Dakota, you probably think Samuel L. Jackson is such and such black person in this movie. But I'm trying to think of a movie where the black person isn't Samuel L. Jackson and I'm having a really hard time.
Oh no!
Racist.
Which movie?
No, I'm trying to think of a popular movie where like the token
Blade.
black person is not Samuel L. Jackson.
Bad Santa.
Blade.
I haven't seen that.
Denzel Washington and like any
Denzel Washington, but I
Man on
can't think of a movie that he's in right now.
Is Man on
Besides
Fire?
Lincoln.
Man
Yeah,
on
Man on Fire.
Fire.
I liked this movie.
John Q. John Q is a great movie.
Dark Tower. If you're looking for Idris Elba, Book of Eli. If you're
Idris
looking for
Elba,
more.
yeah.
Book of Eli was good too.
I don't know. I think I'm trying to think of like really, really popular
Ha!
actors.
Ha! Fuck you! I at least didn't think they were in the same scene. I knew the difference. I swear to God, for some reason, I feel like there's a joke where Peter Dinklage is in The Love Guru right before the Mariska Hargitay joke, and the joke is he's dressed up as a smaller Mike Myers. But apparently I'm
No.
crazy.
You're crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I don't remember
That's
that.
not a thing in the Love Guru.
I will accept this. I'm just gonna say I'm crazy. I gotta say though, I do love that Mariska Hargitay joke.
Speaking of black actors, by the way, did you know that they all got together and played Call of Duty recently?
All the black actors.
Yeah, like
More
Morgan
than
Freeman.
they.
Morgan Freeman was using the
Actor.
assault rifle, and Samuel L. Jackson was using shotgun, and Wesley sniped.
I'm gonna
Morgan
kill you.
Freeman plays Call of Duty World War II. Why are there so many Morgan Freeman Call of Duty videos?
I
was
joking. I was
Morgan
making a
Freeman
bad joke, by the
plays Call
way.
of Duty.
I know.
I thought it was a
got
good
your,
joke.
I got your joke, but I also searched Call of Duty Morgan Freeman just because.
Oh no!
Because everyone didn't do a fantastic Morgan Freeman accent. Hello, I'm Morgan Freeman. And they just do that, and they get millions of views.
Morgan
Holy
Freeman
shit!
says
When
he
did Morgan
didn't
Freeman get
notice.
in here?
It's
They
me.
also did
Morgan
Chris
Freeman.
Walken plays video games.
Christopher
Hi,
Walken.
I'm Walken Freeman.
My name is Chris Walken, and I play video games. Today,
God,
I'm here
there's-
with another League of Legends video.
Not even close, baby.
Wowie wow!
Can we get a petition to put Christopher Walken in the next Call of Duty Zombies?
Sure.
Like they got
Yeah, I want it.
they got
I already started
fucking,
one.
They got fucking Hellboy. Why can't I remember his goddamn name?
Ron Perlman.
Right, yeah, they got Ron Perlman,
Oh my god.
but like
Ron Perlman would have been a great Thanos.
I only remember Ron Perlman because he's a gem.
Yeah. I
I
agree.
hate you. I can't tell if that's a pun or not. I'm pretty sure that's a
You're a
fucking pun. Oh shit!
Oh, uh-oh. What happened?
I just hit my wall.
Why, Yoda? Why are you so angry at your wall? What did the
didn't.
wall do to
I
you?
went to go move some stuff and I just fucking bopped the wall. I'm like, oh god, why? Please stop. Ron Perlman. Wait, why is the thing that comes up Ron Perlman wife? Why? What does Ron Perlman's wife look like?
Like Hellboy. That's why he did it.
Oh, she's a nice lady. She looks a nice lady. I don't understand this. I don't know. I guess people just want to know what is. Is this Ron Perlman's son? Why does Ron Perlman's son look like he has the hair of a? Oh fuck.
Of young Michael Earl Grey.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yes.
Welcome to my fuck house.
Welcome to the fuck house. Lana's too hard.
Welcome, Alana's Too Hard.
Tottered. Lana's
Yeah,
tottered.
I'll say the first part, but I won't swear on the stream. I don't want to get us banned again.
Again, like I've been banned before.
Well, on YouTube, I thought, yeah?
Oh, YouTube. That was listen. That was because of fucking
Well, here you go again.
fuck. God damn it! Why am I suddenly unable to remember names?
What happened?
Oh, you back when I stopped doing YouTube. I basically did this thing with fucking like Mystery Science Theater. You play a thing along with a movie.
Yeah.
It was over King Ralph. I got banned over a goddamn John Goodman movie because I put a fucking video up and I was like, okay, play this along with the movie. I got banned. And the reasons they told me were, one place told me it was porn. One place told me I was deceiving the audience. One place told me I had a deceiving thumbnail. And one thing told me that I broke the community guidelines, but didn't tell me what guidelines it was. So John fucking Goodman got me banned off YouTube for 2 months. So I just gave
Wow.
up and became a Twitch streamer.
I actually didn't know that happened.
Fuck you, John Goodman. Actually, no. I think you're a lovely person. Did you molest anyone? John Goodman.
How do you know
Okay,
it was John
good.
Goodman that caused you to?
Oh, I'm just saying because it was his movie.
Well,
You
it's
got
not
it.
his fault. He was just in the movie.
I know. I'm making a fucking joke. Holy shit.
Hey, John Goodman's good people.
He
Don't
is
drag
good.
them
He's a good
down
man.
into the mindless
Good is
pit.
in his name.
Exactly. He is a good man.
Good is my middle name, John Goodman.
Wow, he's actually in a bunch of shit recently. Wait a minute.
I feel like we might be isolating.
Lego, the Incredible
Why is Sully?
video game.
Why is Sully in the Incredibles game?
Sully?
From
Who is he?
Oh,
Monsters
because
Inc.
Okay.
it's a Lego game. They can't just make an Incredibles. They have to make an entire like Pixar universe.
Of course.
The Pixar Extended Universe.
Of course. McDonald's Speechless Thoughts with John Goodman commercial.
Okay. I
He
haven't
was
seen that.
he was in Transformers?
You weren't?
He was the voice of the Hound.
Okay. I still can't believe Mark Wahlberg has a career still.
He's
He's okay, but like he does not seem like the actor that would still have a career.
I'm still surprised that he was a fucking rapper.
Yeah,
He
20
has
years
not
after
been
being a
picking the
rapper.
best movies to do.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. He picks the best movies. I fucking love, M. Night
The Happening.
Shyamalan. Happening, yes. Why is my memory garbage today?
'Cause
I don't
it's
know.
Always garbage.
I know, but it's especially garbage today.
Dude, The
You know,
Happening's so good.
Oh my god, I love that
Yeah.
movie. It's so dumb.
It was weird. That's the one with the numbers, right? And then like
Wait,
the letters
what?
and numbers.
Huh?
Wait, he was Mark Payne. He was Mark Payne.
He was Mark Payne. Max
He was Mark Payne,
brother.
guys.
Mark
He was-
Payne.
he was Max
Payne's
Payne?
long-lost brother.
Yeah.
What? Wait, I thought. What?
When did they make a Max Payne movie?
It was not good. It was
Oh,
not
of
good.
course
Not
it
even a little
wasn't.
bit.
It was directed by John Moore. What the fuck has he done? A Good Day to Die Hard, Max Payne, Flight of the Phoenix, Beyond Enemy Lines, Jack's
A
Bicycle.
good day to die hard is like a weird porno movie.
That's what I was just thinking. Yeah.
Starring Dwayne
Yeah,
The Rock
might as well go half-
Johnson.
Oh, that movie's trash. A Good Day to Die Hard is trash.
Why? Wait, hang
Any
on.
Die Hard movie other than like 1 and 2, to me, has just been garbage.
Why is this the thumbnail for the trailer?
I haven't even seen part 1 of Die Hard.
Because sexy sex is so.
Great movie.
I fell asleep during it.
Yeah, honestly, I did too, and that's not even like a joke.
Yeah, no, me neither. I'm not joking.
Well, good, because I don't laugh at jokes.
I gotta
glad.
Yeah.
watch this movie. I don't care if it's bad. Oh my god, the Hitman movie. I forgot. I forgot there was a Hitman movie. There were 2 of them, weren't there?
Yeah.
What the f...
Yeah, one was like Agent 37 or whatever, and then the other one was just called Hitman.
Okay, so this
I
brings me-
really liked Ghost in the Shell though.
Is it actually good?
Yeah, dude.
Everybody's
That's
complaining
based off a
about
video
it.
game, right?
It's all right. It's based off of an FMV or something like that. Or
It's an
AMV.
anime. It's an anime. It's
It's anime.
an anime.
Alright, that's why I don't know it. That's why I hate it.
That's what
It
I
was
hate
okay.
You know what else is really good?
What?
Death Note, the movie.
Okay, fuck you. I like that movie as long as you're not trying to make it the same fucking characters. I wish they would have just named the guy fucking Bill or something. And it would have been an American version of Death Note. It would have been okay. It would have been likable. I wouldn't watch it 10,000 times like I would Death Note. Actually, I wouldn't even fucking watch Death Note 10,000 times. That movie is fucking verbose and
Death Note 2 is coming out soon.
good. Hopefully it'll actually...
Is that the Netflix
Mhm.
one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Genuinely,
It's really good.
If
Okay, I'll
you
watch it.
genuinely liked it, like,
Alright.
fuck, like no.
That was Willem
no
Dafoe,
names here.
doesn't it?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
He's perfect as Ryuk.
He always plays an enemy. That's why he's Willem Dafoe.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. It's not even, like, wrong.
Well, no, he
your
does.
jokes are backed up with
Why,
facts.
why is he always the villain in the movies? Because he's Dafoe.
I mean, he's not always.
The
villain.
podcast is
Look at
over after
Spider-Man.
that. This is over after that terrible fucking joke.
You're welcome.
No. Oh, God. Takeshi, hell yeah. Okay, so this brings me to our first topic for the day. There's 3 movies currently coming up that are video game movies, and they all sound insane, and I need to see them. There's the Sonic movie, which, oh my god. It has Paul Rudd being a police officer. Let me read you the synopsis off of IMDb. A cop.
Can I guess it
Wait,
before?
was that
wait,
Jim Carrey I just saw? Go back down. Was that Jim?
Shh, wait.
Can I guess it before we go?
Yes.
Okay, so Paul Rudd is just your average normal everyday cop, but a dimension from another world brings a blue hedgehog into a life, and now him and the blue hedgehog have to travel across the world, learning about friendship, and eventually defeating their big rival before saving the hedgehog's planet.
Okay. Anyone else want
Am
to
I-
take a crack? Before I'll
Paul
read
Rudd
it
gets
off.
really fucking high.
Start seeing hedgehogs. A cop.
Paul Rudd gets really high, and wanders into Sonic hentai.
A cop in the rural town of Green Hills will help Sonic escape from the government who is looking to capture him, with Jim Carrey as Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
Really?
Ben Schwartz as Sonic, and of course, it doesn't show him here, but it's fucking Paul Rudd.
Is it live action?
Yes.
This is gonna be the worst movie ever. I'm ready.
It's going to be awful.
Look
yeah.
at this. Look at this fucking set photo.
Hold on, I have to see the set photo.
The hedgehog set photos.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Like here,
Sick.
I'll,
He can really move. Sonic.
What they need to do is they need to commit to not doing live action for these kind of movies.
They need to commit to not making a Sonic movie.
oh my god. Oh, here we go. First Sonic the Hedgehog photos will make gamers very happy. You don't know video game people. You don't know people. Also, it doesn't show the fucking pictures. The account was suspended!
Wait, what?
The account that originally fucking tweeted the picture is suspended.
Well,
Oh
yeah.
no!
A fast blue character runs through various levels, collecting coins and defeating bad guys, whilst avoiding traps. Okay, so the person who wrote this doesn't know anything about anything.
I mean, that's a pretty good summary of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, especially
He's a pretty
part about
fast
the
blue
coins.
character.
Sonic the...
I would rather watch a Boomy the Cat movie.
Hell yeah, Boomy. Boomy goes fast.
And he's
Yes.
garbage.
He eats garbage.
He is garbage.
Okay, and then there's the next movie, which is something that I'm so looking forward to. It's Detective Pikachu. Now,
I'm still surprised that it's not. What's his face? Danny DeVito.
I am a little annoyed by that, but
It is Deadpool, isn't it?
Yeah,
yes,
it's Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan
Yeah, dude.
Reynolds is the fucking voice of Pikachu.
That's the only thing I might say of it. I don't know. Like I, can't,
Ryan-
I haven't seen Ryan Reynolds in like a bad movie.
Goddamn
Oh.
Reynolds.
What?
Like, well, this is because I've only seen him in like Deadpool.
Well, there you- okay, there you go.
Okay. I
I'm
was
like,
gonna
you haven't
say,
seen any of the movies that he makes fun of in Deadpool with
Just-
himself in it,
he makes fun of Green Lantern, yeah.
and X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Dude, he was good in X-Men Origins. The movie was bad, but he was good.
Oh yeah, well, the
Yeah, like, as the
small
early-
part he
yeah.
was in.
What he was told to do, he did well. Like, he was pretty good in it.
He was really good when he killed Hitler.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. When I picture someone named Justice Smith in my head, this person looks exactly like what I would think.
Huh.
Like they look like a good kid, and I like the hair is perfect. The beard surprised me a little, but they're an adult now, so yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was a female named Justice, and you're like, the beard is nice. I'm like, wait, what?
But apparently Ryan Reynolds was just fucking Pikachu. Ryan,
He's fucking Pikachu. He's not the character. He's just, it's just the entire movie of him fucking him. What the fuck? That's not kosher. That's
Oh,
not family
God.
friendly.
Oh, what's the? Oh, god damn it! Video game movies. And yeah, he's the sidekick to fucking he's Detective Pikachu's sidekick, Justice Smith, and you know they work together. And Ryan Reynolds is gonna talk, and it's all live action except for the Pokemon. Ken
This is what I was thinking
Watanabe
of.
is in this movie.
Who?
Ken Watanabe,
I feel like I know who that is.
Last Samurai.
Nope.
Was he in
Inception. He was the
He was in-
Inception, yes.
was he the guy in Godzilla? Like let them fight?
Yeah, I think he was in Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was that dude.
I'm just so fucking excited for this stupid movie. They
Um,
revealed the logo recently, and
The only video game movie I can think of, I'm not going to say it's a good one, but it makes me think of the Warcraft movie, where when they did the animated part with the orcs and everything, it was really, really, really good. When they did the live action stuff with the humans, it was really, really bad. And I think that video movies need to not just do straight live action sometimes, because it's like people will watch animated movies, even if they're not necessarily like kids movies.
I'll say this. Well, see, the orcs were all people. They were only partially CGI.
No, they were like really CGI.
I
Don't you think?
think it was no orc. Well, some of
If
them
you look
were.
at what they look like comparatively to their actors, they look nothing like their actors.
Orc,
The voice is pretty well and everything, but
Warcraft movie. I remember. Am I wrong?
because
I
all they were
swear to
doing was
God,
wearing the half orc Garuna. She was like she wore like paint and stuff like that, but the other guys were all they wore the dots for their filming. I remember watching them; they were wearing like face dots. It was motion capture.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What the fuck? I think it was actually. What the fuck? I'm very confused now. I'm looking at these, and these look like they're. Oh, they were from this. Okay, ignore me. I swear to God, I'm dumb. If they move the Mario aspect from the Super Mario Bros., it would be a decent movie for the time, except for all the pain that the actors went through. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard to get. As video games and movies are like different sort of things. If you want to tell a story with it, you'll often find yourself finding a different audience.
Can you say what you're saying again? What movies?
Video game movies,
Vegan?
vegan movies. Yes,
Vegan game movies.
Like the food.
no, video game movies.
Oh, Vidya movie. I thought you meant vegan movie, so I was like confused for
Yeah.
that this time. I was like, Warcraft's a fucking vegan movie? What?
It kind of is. I mean, they don't eat meat in there. I don't remember them eating any meat. or eggs for that matter. There was some milk, but that was like breast milk, so it was okay.
Can I just say that the two Dead Rising movies are actually really entertaining and stupid, and like you want them to be.
I haven't seen them, so I can't say.
They're online and they're free. Watch them; they're great.
Right? But yeah, I don't know. There's something about video game movies that just they never quite get them right.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to talk about the Uncharted, or I wanted to at least bring up the Uncharted fan film with goddamn. Kim. Again,
Oh,
my memory. Nathan Fillion.
Nathan
Nathan
Fillion. Yeah.
Fillion is in it, and it's fucking great. Like, I wish this. I genuinely hope this
Yeah.
brings out people to.
More fan films need to be made for stuff like this, I think.
I feel like that would be. I agree.
Yeah.
I just.
They're like low budget. They're not low budget, but like, not necessarily the same directors and stuff that we
Like,
always
I
see.
think fan films are a necessity because the studios keep trying to appeal to everybody and fucking it up.
Exactly, yeah.
See, that's
They
why
don't- they
I
don't
like
really know what
the,
they're doing.
That's why I actually like the Warcraft movie. It's so directed at its fans that I'm okay with that.
Obviously, I'm a pretty big Warcraft fan, but I didn't like it. So I thought
I personally love.
I thought people who didn't know Warcraft said, "Oh, the lore was like too intimidating and stuff." And people who didn't know Warcraft, well, the obvious exception of some people like you who did actually quite like it. I felt like it was really just not representative of Warcraft. Like I thought, like, well, this doesn't feel like a Warcraft movie to me.
It
Was the
fe-
movie very long?
No, it wasn't. It's actually fairly short.
It was
Yeah, they
3
didn't mess up the
hours.
movie.
I want to say it's
Yeah.
almost 3 hours.
Well, yeah, that's
Well-
pretty long then. What the heck?
I
Oh,
didn't
no,
think it was long at
wow.
all because
Oh
I
no!
felt like they
Wait,
didn't-
I have the director's cut. I think
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is the director's
Yeah,
cut apparently
okay,
adds
okay.
a lot.
the director's cut is actually really super fucking good.
I'll watch it then. I haven't watched the director's cut, or maybe I'll buy it or something.
Maybe it's just I like it so much. What's
Well,
my
we should
opinion on-
watch it, and you can point out what you like and what you don't, what I don't like, and stuff like that. It'll be pretty fun. Watch Warcraft.
I feel like that would be fun, and I want to
Yeah.
say, we're asked what's our opinion on anime movies, and I want to say real quick, I stand by the transformative. Oh god, this sounds so fucking pretentious. The transformative nature of film as opposed to manga, games, and whatever. And I understand that certain things have to be changed for the sake of not talking about interspecies alien rape
Yeah.
in the terms of, in a specific case, the World of Warcraft movie. So, but I fully understand little things that are changed. And on the side note of anime movies, I've only honestly watched one, and it was the American Death Note movie, and I like it. I like the American Death Note movie. I
can't think of any anime. I can't think of any anime-based live-action movie that I actually like. There's not that many animes that I've watched, so I can't say. But I can't think of any sort of movies that jump to mind. I was like, oh yes, this was a good representation of that media.
Excuse me? Why is... I hate anime. List of anime lollies is the first thing that comes up if you type in list of anime L.
Yeah.
I hate the internet. I have
I mean, what
seen
else is it gonna be?
some of the live action Death Note from Japan. I like
Mhm.
it, but it's just not one of those things I've finished watching.
Yeah.
'Cause for some reason, there's this brain thing where it's like I can't watch Japanese movies because it's really hard for me to focus on everything about a movie that makes it inherently a movie when I have to read the subtitles.
Oh yeah. No, that's why I don't watch a lot of anime.
Like it's
That's
super
why.
weird.
That's why I learned how to speak Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese.
It's super weird to me. It's some brain thing because I'll watch anime and I'll be able to take in all that, but I feel like I feel like I just can't really watch that many movies like that. There's apparently a Tokyo Ghoul live action movie. They have an English
I think
dub?
like just foreign films in general um, aren't for everyone because of the language difference.
Yeah.
So it's like
I disagree.
you disagree?
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying they're bad, but I'm saying they're not for everyone.
Well, what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter what they're saying. You should understand the film.
Um, I think you should. Sometimes like
The basic idea should get
yeah.
through.
It should. That's the thing is it
The-
should. It doesn't
The
always. Though.
feeling and the basic idea. If
You know what? One of my favorite, probably my favorite foreign movies, are the Ip Man movies.
Yeah, those are good.
And I didn't feel like I needed to understand, you know, Mandarin Chinese or whatever to know that. But there are some foreign movies. I can't think of names off the top of my head, but I remember like being like just like I can't.
Like every foreign
Yeah.
movie I've seen, I got the complete gist of it, right? Like I don't have to like research anything or read anything to understand any of the Japanese hentai I watch.
Right, exactly, same. I feel like
micro, god damn it.
I feel like when I say foreign movies, the first thing that comes to mind is like anime because I don't have the best experience watching anime. I kind of feel like this isn't made for me. It's made for people who understand Japanese. So I don't know. I have a problem with it because it doesn't translate always, and that's not saying it's bad, but it does kind of get kind of hard for some people, like myself.
Old Boy is a South Korean film? What?
There's supposed to be a really good South Korean film that came out recently, wasn't there? In the last year or
Oh
so.
boy.
Was it, no, it was Old Boy. No.
Old Boy
That's-
is in 2013. That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing I noticed.
There was one that got really good reviews. About like it had a famous American actor in it who was like Korean. I think it was the guy from what's it called Walking Dead. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Nope.
Glenn
Glenn.
Nope.
from Walking Dead.
No, I got nothing. Was it Eric?
You guys haven't seen The Walking Dead?
No, like I don't know what.
I actually
movie.
don't watch The Walking Dead. No.
I know.
Yeah,
what
no,
you're
no,
talking
I
about,
know.
just
But I'm
don't
saying,
know
I'm
what
just
the
saying, if
movie
that's the
is.
case, then I'm not going to be able to tell you because
Yeah.
I don't know anyone else he plays. So.
He is Eric Feig the one we were complaining about earlier?
Paul Feig.
Or
Paul
we-
Feig was
Oh,
the one.
Paul Feig. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, is this the dick? Is he making the Naruto movie? Or
There's a
what-
Naruto movie.
There is one in development. Yes.
Oh my god, I love Naruto.
More like Toronto. I can't think of a
Alright.
good joke there.
Okay. For Attack on Titan. Cool. Okay.
But yeah, on top of, back to the top of like video game movies and stuff, I guess, which is what we were talking about originally.
I don't really have.
They're
like,
weird.
A lot. Most of them are very weird. Most of them are very. I feel like that there's so few that are actually good because they always try to just copy shit from the game rather than
Yeah.
understand that movies are a different medium.
A problem I have with movies in general is everyone tries to make them the same sort of length too. Like
Yes. If you have a movie that's short, just
Mhm.
make a short movie. People will enjoy
no,
it more.
but it's not even that.
than
I think some
that.
movies need to be 5-6 hours long sometimes to explain everything. I think Warcraft should have been a really long movie, like at least like 3-4 hours.
I agree.
And I like people would not have watched it obviously, but like sometimes you need to be able to see what's going on.
It's one of those things where I kind of can't wait for movie theaters to stop being a thing,
In a way, yeah.
because then it will evolve to the point. Well, like the medium will evolve to the point. They're making a Monster Hunter movie. Oh God,
It's
The
very
medium-
like it's all the same in a sense.
it will evolve to the point where it's just a new movie is out. It comes out on this day, available for download, release. You can buy the fucking DVD, whatever. Because currently, if you actually fucking take into account the whole thing. Basically, the sales are I watch a movie once at somewhere expensive, and then I watch it at home, and I paid more for the privilege of watching it more and more. Oh God, the fucking why is Mila Jovovich in more things? Apparently, there's another fucking the person who did the fucking. I'm so angry. The Resident Evil movie director is making a Monster Hunter movie, and it has Mila Jovovich. This man has a hard-on for this woman.
You know, I feel like
Isn't that his wife?
Is it his wife?
Yeah.
then maybe he does. Yeah, I don't know. That would make sense.
Paul W.S. Anderson. Hang on, I gotta look up who directs these movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
produced by him.
They're produced by him. Like,
Man, fuck that guy.
the first
I mean, that's what she
movie-
does, yeah.
The first Resident Evil movie was genuinely great. I'll be the first person to say that.
So he's made Mortal Kombat. He's made
Dun, 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 dun.
Resident Evil.
The thing was,
It's kind of weird that the video game movies are all made by the same people usually.
they are. It's because
Yeah.
they think they did it well for some reason.
Or like nobody else wants to do them.
And like, is it really that hard? Like, the first Resident Evil movie was genuinely good. And then the second
I don't know.
one was not.
It was okay.
I feel like if there was ever a good video game movie, I would have known.
It
pay attention to
was
these things.
Resident Evil. The concept of Resident Evil is every zombie movie ever. But the video game is what made the fact that it was a game and the way the game worked was what made
Yeah,
it.
like nobody in movies ever
thing.
passed like 50% on like the average
Yeah,
reviews.
but if you take into what Resident Evil eventually turned into, which was zombies, action shit, whatever, Resident Evil was basically the movie was basically what Resident Evil had evolved into at the time.
Right.
Thus, I was pretty happy with it. Was it the perfect adaptation I've always wanted? No. Was it good? I enjoyed it. I'll watch it again. The sequels, though, can suck a dick. Because they immediately went, people didn't hate this. Let's get up our asses about everything. And that's what bothered me. But that's just me. Okay. Does
Let's put
anyone
Mila
have-
Jovovich into any type fitting thing and go.
Yes. I have a list of dumb
I
things.
feel like we might have approached like one topic so far.
Yeah, I have a list of dumb things to talk about for a second to get us off of the heavy stuff.
All right.
I literally have a notepad that I leave up called podcast notes where I just write in random things. And considering we're talking about movies, I'm going to pick this one. Random word generator. We're going to play a little game where
Oh boy.
I'm going to give you 3 words, and I need you to pitch me a movie based entirely on those 3 words.
Oh, there's a game like that, isn't there?
Probably, but
Yeah.
but I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick to go first, and Bradley, I want you. Bradley, are you here?
I haven't heard him talk in a while.
Bradley, you didn't hit press to talk again, didn't you? Oh, Bradley's eating. Okay, Bradley can finish eating. Micro, I love you, and you are a gift to this universe.
Huh?
Pitch me a movie about anything you want that relate to kettle, treats, and embarrassment.
Okay, the movie starts off in a small farmland town. Basically, a kettle competition, a kettle corn competition. What was kettle treats? Yeah. Comes up every Halloween in this town, where every single person delivers wonderful candy corn for a judge for a competition to find out what's going to be the next like Halloween treat, right? However, this guy, worried and panicked, he wouldn't get his kettled corn finished on time. Accidentally leaves the house too early, without his pants on, and gets locked outside of his house. Standing there with a bunch of kettle corn covering his little private area, and that's like the opening scene on the trailer. As it pans over the town, he's disgraced, and no one wants to eat his corn anymore. And so, him, with the help of his two unwitting friends, have to overcome both his embarrassment and come back and top on the on the public eye, and win the his first kettle corn competition to make sure that kids everywhere know that his Halloween treats are amazing.
I would actually watch
I would
that
watch
fucking
that, yeah.
movie.
Sounds like good to me.
That I actually really like that. All right, Justin,
Yo,
boy. No. No. God damn it! It gives me here our verbs.
you want to do like nouns? Just nouns?
Nouns. Here we go. No. Good lord. All right. Clock, acoustics, and market.
And market. All right. Perfect. So it's an animated film. It's for kids,
Okay.
right? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Wakes up in the morning. You think someone's going to turn off the clock, the alarm clock? No, the alarm clock wakes up. He's sentient. He's alive. Honey, come down for breakfast. It's a kid. It's a child alarm clock, right? It's like, okay, Mom. He's probably like 12 or 13 years old. Goes down. Little Timmy Clock thought he was the only clock in school who had no talent, and shows all the other clocks are like doing soccer. They're running around doing math, spelling bees, until one day, la 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 la, la, it's a grandfather clock, and he's singing, and little Timmy the alarm clock comes in and starts singing along with them. And he's like, Timmy, you have a great acoustic voice. Let's get you into the like semifinals for singing. I don't know. They do singing competitions there.
Okay.
So they go and they're like, okay, well, they start going at each other until they can't progress any further because of the free market. And you see, it's all an allegory for like consumerism, and how basically there's like these advanced clocks, like these electric clocks that are coming out, and they're like pre-programmed to sing well, so everyone's like buying them instead of the like old style alarm clocks. And the market is like oversaturated with these like singing electric clocks. So this little wind-up alarm clock has to sing his heart out to like prove that he's worth something, and bring like regular clocks back into the old back into like the front where they can get bought again, while these like corporate electric clocks try to like ruin his plans and kidnap him and stop him from singing. It's all like really elaborate, but it's probably going to be the film of the year. I'm not like gonna say it's going to be, but it's probably going to be.
I'm pretty sure you just described the inanimate object version of Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I'm entirely okay with that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Bradley, are you still eating?
I
All right.
I ate.
Alright.
I
I'm
yielded.
going to give you 3 words. I need you to pitch me a movie. Your words are cheese, grandfather, and soda. You have a moment to think. Everybody does. Bradley.
Give me a second.
Okay, okay.
I'm eating. I said I was eating.
Oh, I thought you said you were done. I thought you said I eated.
I thought you said I eated. I thought you said
I-
west, not west.
I genuinely thought he said that because he was just trying to.
There are 4
Have
cardinal
his-
directions: north, south, east, and west.
Well, eat and pitch me a movie. Let's say we went to lunch together, and you're just talking and eating and telling me about your film about cheese, grandfathers, and soda. Or fuck it. I'll make my own movie then.
Yeah.
All right, you make your own movie with cheese, grandfather, and soda.
Alright,
While I eat.
cheese, grandfathers, and soda. Alright, so it's Wisconsin. And an old man is sitting there in his deathbed, slowly dying. And his great grandson walks up to him, and he's like, "You have to take on the cheese family name. Because he owns the business that makes cheese heads for the Green Bay Packers. And by God, he's going to keep going. But his entire business plan is ruined when a new upcoming soda gets put on the menu at the football stadium. And everybody starts buying it instead of the cheese heads. So he has to go through and find out through the magic of love, family, and reuniting himself with his long-lost brother about how the Soda Corporation was secretly a government
Oh,
plan.
it's all very corporate again, isn't it?
It is. The Soda Corporation was secretly a government plan to get people addicted to caffeine. And it's really a mind control drug. So the government mind controls these people. And they have to use the Green Bay Packers, like the actual football team. They're a big part of this. So with the help of the Green Bay Packers and a raving band of Packers fans, they have to lay siege to this soda factory to free their friends and family that didn't believe in the old cheese ways. And at the end, the government is overthrown, and the Green Bay Packers are now the governor of Wisconsin.
I don't want to like accuse you and everything, but I think this is just a ripoff of Acoustic Clock Market.
No, it's a ripoff
Yeah,
of
that sounds
Jimmy
like it.
Neutron.
Oh.
Because that's what suddenly popped into my mind in the middle of that movie, or in the middle of my pitch. But the government is really lizard people who are aliens, you know.
Oh.
I was
Just
trying
like in
not
real
to-
life.
I was trying not to spoil the twist. Alright. Bradley, are you done eating?
I could eat more, but you know,
Are you ready for your movie pitch?
sure. What are my 3 words?
Your 3 words are creature, clouds, and mint.
Creature, clouds, and mint are the 3
Yes.
words.
Yes. You don't have to use those words exactly, but it just has to be like, you know,
Involving them.
yeah. I like Rhett and fucking Justin and just acoustically singing. Well, I suppose that makes sense considering you could auto-tune. So yeah, all right, good point.
I'm gonna be right back.
All
All right.
All right,
Okay.
all right,
I think I have something.
all right.
All right, so it's gonna be sort of like an apocalyptic sort of event here. Okay.
Okay, all right.
So we have this creature. Is from, let's say, another world or another dimension, however you want to picture it. Okay, has
Okay.
entered the world. All right, and
All right.
when it attacks people, it's so fast that all it leaves is a little bit of smoke, a little bit of mist, a little bit of fog or cloud behind, and it's the only sign to tell you where it is. But eventually, even though most of the world at this point has been destroyed by this creature, eventually it has been figured out that it is repelled by the scent of mints. And so what happens is basically this the last standing piece of civilization is just a giant mint dome covering itself, keeping it from this creature. And all it wants to do is eat people. But the problem is that there's resources are dying out. The
Mint
dome,
mine.
the dome is beginning to melt, and thus there are groups of people who must venture out in search of a new place to find resources, all the while trying to keep this creature at bay that seemingly moves faster than the speed of sound itself. End of
I
page.
would watch that. I would watch that.
I would watch that. All right. Now, we need to name our movies. Since Micro's not here.
Creature Clouds Mint. I'm kidding. That's not the name.
Justin, what is the name of your movie?
It's going to be called Singing Time because it's about clocks who sing.
Is this made by the studio who made Minions?
No,
Illumination.
It's made by Pixar. They made Toy Story. They're gonna see a lot of Toy Story references in it. The pig is gonna be in it and everything.
It's going to be in the Toy Story universe. Okay.
The Toy Story Extended Universe, yeah.
Of course, the TCEU or the
Yeah.
TSEU. No, Toy Story TSEU. Yes.
Yep.
Well, my movie obviously will be called "Packed into Your Heart,"
Okay.
and Mr. Bradley, what is the name of your movie?
The Dust of the Earth.
Oh, I like it. Micro can't be here right now.
Let's kettle on.
Oh yeah, I like it.
I like all these movies. We should honestly consider making movies and quit our jobs.
Yes, I feel like
I like this little segment. It was cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I might make this a segment every podcast. Okay.
Or like a little game of some sort, even.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Now the next thing I have on here, I have many things written, and I've completely forgotten why I wrote them. Like, one of them is first video game that made you realize you were gay.
Mm.
Oh, that's a hard one.
That doesn't apply to me at all.
And I think
I feel like that's selection bias.
I think what I meant was, what was the first video game that like gave you the tinglies?
Like sexually?
Yeah, like what was the first game character that would just like, when you were young, you were just like, huh? And you didn't really understand it until you were older.
I don't think I have one, so I have to exclude myself from this.
I still don't understand.
I can't think of any sexual game that I've ever been sexualized.
Well, it doesn't even have to be
about.
sexual. It's just like,
Um,
this is a lady I like from this game or whatever.
From a video game, I can't think of any video game that I really.
I can't think of a single woman in a video game that I like.
I guess like the succubus in Warcraft.
You're
It's
just-
pretty attractive.
You're just like, maybe I want to be beat. All right, then we
Look
will
at
move
that
on
part.
to the next dumb thing I wrote. What's the movie you've watched the most that you've hated? And why have you
Ghostbusters
watched
2016.
it? And why have you watched it so much?
Because I know I hate it.
So you hate the movie, and because you hate it so much, you've watched it over and over?
Yes.
I'm gonna say the original Star Wars. As everyone likes it, I just don't like it, and I don't. But I watch it with people anyway, and it's like,
Bradley?
What was the question again?
What's the movie you've watched the most that you've hated? And why?
Well, if I hated the movie, then I didn't watch it more than once.
Well, sometimes you
Yeah.
do hate a movie, but you've watched it more than once for
either voluntarily or involuntarily.
That's why the
Yeah.
why is at the end.
Well, I've never involuntarily watched a movie I didn't like.
You've never been stuck around people and you're like, well, I guess I gotta watch this movie.
No, because I choose to leave.
Because he kills anybody that offers him bad movies to
I'm
watch.
my own person and just leave.
Okay. Okay, fine. Jesus.
I kept thinking there was something I was missing with Star Wars, so like I would be like, we'll watch it again. It's like, everyone seems to like
See,
it.
me as a person, I often rewatch things I know I hate to see
Yeah.
if I'm gonna like it better the next time I watch it, or if I
Exactly,
can
yes.
find something I enjoy better. It's like
Yeah.
a way of persuade myself that maybe my taste in movies and whatever are maybe not like completely logical, and I have to keep watching to verify if the reason I hate it is because of this reason. Like I dislike Coco. I made it very like apparent that I just didn't like it. I think it was like a 5 out of 10 for me.
I have a bone to pick with you now. Oh my god, that was such a good
I mean,
movie.
there's lots of bones in that movie. We can get that later, but
Yeah.
like I didn't like it. I thought it was bad, but not like horrible bad, just bad. But I haven't seen it again, so maybe my initial impressions are misplaced. So I would watch it again to verify if maybe the things I'm talking about are not within the spectrum of like the ability to do it. Like I was talking to Sarah on Twitter, who was talking about Coco and saying how much she loves it. In which case, I responded with my arguments that why I disliked it. In which case, she said it didn't. Your version or your fix for the movie doesn't seem very Disney to me. In which case, I don't know if that's like an actual argument you can make, or if that is actually an argument you can make. Because yes, it's a Disney movie. It's made for kids, but I don't think my version or rework of the movie would make it any worse than a Disney movie. If anything, it'd probably make it like better overall as a movie. You know what I mean? So there's like lots of different like thought spaces you can get into by rewatching movies in the past that you disliked. In fact, you can even watch movies that you thought you liked and then figure out you hated later.
Yeah,
Because when you walk into a movie, you walk in with initial bias, and then
Sure.
after you see that, and then after you see that initial bias, then like give it another watch, you're gonna have a new bias based on seeing the movie the first time, and then after that, this new bias, say if you liked it or hated it, you're gonna like it more or hate it more. So the third time, you're gonna like it more, you're gonna judge it more. So I think if you look at things with like analytical eyes, you have a better grasp of like what your current preference in movies are and why you would like a thing and why you would hate it by watching something you hate again.
That's a reasonable answer. The movie I've hated the most that I've watched is Finding Nemo, and I didn't hate that movie to start with, but I do now because when
I do too, actually. Like the fact that they found Nemo fucking sucks.
No, I watched it about 300 times. You want to know why I
Oh.
watched it 300 times? Because I lived with 5-year-olds for quite a while, and they didn't want to watch anything else.
Well, that's when you go tell them to suck ass and deal
You
with
have
it,
you have
because-
really weird roommates.
When they scream, and it's either Nemo or occasionally you're allowed the freedom to watch Shrek, and that movie looks like fucking Citizen Kane to you. It's like, thank you, Lord. I've never been gifted with something better. That's probably why I like all that stupid Shrek memes so much. It's because it was the thing that freed me from Nemo. Because I'm not about to make a 5-year-old cry just because I don't want to watch a movie. Alright, so I'm going to check off these. I'm just going to read off a few of these because I don't remember why I wrote them down.
Mm-mm.
Well, I don't. I remember why I wrote down this one, but the other ones, the ones that have no real question to them. Top 3 cartoon women and dudes you'd like to have sex with.
Oh my god.
don't
Everything's very
know.
sexual with you, or so.
I
What the
don't
fuck?
know why I wrote this down.
You're so sexual. What's wrong with you?
And then Trump sucks
Penis
off
is
Russia. One more week until he's here. The difference between medieval royalty and hillbillies was money and a crown. I don't know.
That
I think that was.
That's more like something you're just writing down so you can leak a lot of money off the insight later.
This may have been why I wrote it down. This has been on here for a couple weeks. Like,
You're like, this should go on a fortune cookie. Jot it down.
that really should. I think I remember the context of this one. I remember reading a news article that says TEDx says pedophiles are like gays, but not in the bad way.
Yeah, I actually remember that seeing.
Wait, what?
A TEDx talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a TEDx talk about how pedophiles are just like the next step in the gay thing, and like we should accept them. And I think I wrote this down this way because I thought it was funny.
Hmm.
I don't know how much we're gonna
TEDx
get
was
into that. But
dumb.
Okay, I do kind of want to talk about it a little bit.
All right, let's do it. That's
Did
why
you
I
actually
wrote
watch? Did you actually watch the TED Talk?
I watched the. I want to say I did, but again, I wrote this down a couple of weeks ago.
Was it the one in Germany? Because I watched that one.
I think it was. It was
Yeah.
a lady, like a white lady.
Yes, in Germany. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm pretty sure it was the same one. I know I shouldn't watch TED Talk, but I saw the headline that was basically like pedophiles are the next gays, and I was like, what? Because
Well,
it's the
keep in
internet,
mind,
and you fall for
it's-
clickbait.
What's the difference between TED Talks and TEDx, though? That's the very important distinction.
I don't know either. That's why.
Oh.
I think
Well-
TEDx is after dark.
No, that's not it. It's TED Talks.
TEDx,
You have to
anyone
be
can
invited.
talk.
TEDx, you have to pay like $300 on your end.
Okay, so this was a crazy.
TEDx
person.
probably a crazy
Yeah.
person. Yeah.
No, it was TEDx, yeah. And it was not necessarily crazy, but like usually it's someone who like they vet them first. But
I
they
mean,
say-
when it comes to arguments, if the argument has some kind of merit, not where like even if it doesn't make any sense, if they can argue the point, then it's hard not to say you can't talk. But if it's like just random like fucking stupid hate, then yeah, you're not gonna let them talk. But if it's like,
yeah,
well, this in this hypothetical situation, and they're like, okay, well maybe you can talk about like because it goes into like psychology.
yeah.
I want to say, if memory serves, this was the kind of like, this was the crazy one where it was like,
I don't-
yeah.
I don't think it was
should-
crazy as much as it was sort of like maybe it was more
I don't remember.
not nuanced as much as I would have liked, but
I've never seen it, so I'm just saying out loud
Yeah.
like there's
Okay.
various reasons why a person would be able to talk like that on TEDx.
yeah.
Okay. There, I now remember this better. There were 2 TEDx talks. There was the one in Germany, which was talking about the idea that being a pedophile is an unchangeable thing because it's something in your brain that's fucked, and that like, yeah, this person is attracted to them, but they don't do it because
Yeah.
they know that it's bad for the kids. It's illegal. It's
Yeah, it was
terrible.
basically trying to put a difference between people who had the mental disability and people who actually acted on it. That was the main
It's
part
the
of the
difference. What's the fucking phrase? It's the difference between people who suffer from pedophilia and pedophiles.
More like even that, I would say it's more like child molesters and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
like
Well,
what they-
pedophiles.
yeah.
I think in the context I heard it, pedophile was the one where they actually acted on it. Like that was their phrase for that.
maybe I don't know the exact
Molester.
terminology, so I'm not gonna.
I don't know. But I swear to God, there was one where it was like, yeah, it's just okay. You should just let your kids touch adult people. Right, here it is. I think this was the one. No. Okay, never mind. But yeah, and I thought that like the basic idea of that wasn't the worst thing, but the way that the other conversation had it was really bad, because there was one where it's like, okay, you have this, we need to accept that you're not going to diddle a kid, and we're going to put you somewhere where you can get help. And then there's one like, we shouldn't have an age of consent, everybody can diddle anybody who they want. And
Yeah, I
that was
disagree with that.
Insanity.
that was
Yeah.
the one I was like, no.
That's insanity.
That is, and it's something I've heard people say, and I hate it.
Mhm.
I genuinely just Which while we're on the topic,
Oh, na.
people have mental illness. Yeah. There's actually I say this like there's actually anything good on this show. There's actually a good episode of SVU about this, like Law and Order. Yeah. It was about this like 20-something dude who was into like little boys, and he tried to go to the police to get help, and they were like, "We can't help you till you molested someone." And everybody was like, "Wait, what
Yeah.
the fuck? We can't help him
No,
until
that's
he's
actually very
molested
true.
someone?" I know,
That's very
and then,
true.
like that was I think that was what like oddly enough, I think that was what cemented the idea in my brain when I was younger that like we should get these people help unless they do something wrong. In which case,
And
fuck them.
it's the same with other sort of mental illnesses where you could present a danger to someone, like with psychosis or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's different here, but I know in the U.S. where all this stuff is like filmed and stuff like that, it's different.
Oh, God help you if you
so,
go to
like-
the cops and be like, "I'm crazy. I might kill someone." It's like
Exactly.
whatever.
Like here, you can go to a doctor or something and you can get whatever. But I know when you need that in the States, it must be a bit different.
And okay, I have two more before an actual question, and then we'll move on to the Battlefield thing. And
Okay.
Okay.
my, I like this one, and I don't know why. Why does Neil deGrasse Tyson ruin everything?
Okay, I actually have a very strong opinion about this, so I'd be happy to talk about this. But I want to let someone else go first.
Like, I want to preface this with saying I have nothing against the guy, but I feel like every time someone says something interesting on Twitter, he has to be like, "Yeah, well, no, that's not how things can be. This is how it actually is. There's no magic in the world." And you know, I don't disagree, but at the same time, you should probably chill. Like, maybe some people just want to think of this as like a magical like thing in their brain. They know it's science. They know it's whatever. Maybe they just don't want to be. Maybe they want to be whimsical about it. And I've seen it a few times where he's done that, and it bothers me. And now I will let you guys take over.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to say is I think Red is wrong. Go ahead, Red.
Yes, I think that I'm wrong too, but mostly I think that I don't think he's doing, because a lot of people say, "Oh, he's just doing it to be like, oh, I am very smart," or whatever. I think he genuinely thinks people would enjoy it more if they saw it the same way he did. He's trying to like get people to get interested in the sort of specifics, and like, oh, you might say like, oh, an eclipse. It's like, that's not very cool. You know what is cool is why there's an eclipse, why there's the sun, why there's the moon, and stuff like that. And I think to a lot of people, that seems like, oh, he's just trying to brag or whatever. He's trying to ruin fun. But to him, he thinks that I think we'll find it more interesting if we thought the same way he did. So I certainly don't think there's anything malicious about it. I really think he's genuinely trying to get people to see things the way he does because he thinks it's like amazing.
I think he
Well-
sexually gets off on it.
It's entirely possible. But yeah, he's not like a guy out there to ruin everyone's fun. He's just trying to make it like
Sexually gratifying, yes.
exactly.
I will also preface this. I don't think he's trying to ruin it either. It's just the funny way
Yeah.
he wrote it down.
Yeah, no, but a lot of people are like, oh, and that's the thing is, there's a little bit of
It's
There's a little bit of like quote unquote, or actually I won't even say that. It's like he's not reading the social cues as much as like people are like, hey, that's not very nice of you to say that, and he's kind of like, yeah, whatever, but look at the way I see it, and he's kind of not caring as much. But the same way, I think it's a balance of like, so the point is, I think everyone else is wrong, not him, because I think he's like, it's not like him specifically. I think people can be a little bit judgmental of someone trying to show things and get people interested in things. So I don't know. I think he's doing okay. I don't mind. I'm okay with having a little bit of my fun ruined if it means that we learn a little bit more. So
I can agree with that to a degree.
yeah.
I don't agree at all.
Oh, yeah.
The world's better if you don't know anything.
I mean, it's objectively true, but I do think that you can still make the choice to like want to know more.
I just like
So-
I like the idea of every morning you go, holy shit, the sun came back.
Dude, that's amazing. Do you think you know how happy I am every time I wake up? I don't have to fucking think about anything. I don't have to question where my life is going or anything like that. Fuck that. No. How does a computer work? Fucking fairies or something.
That needs to be a movie. Just a kid who doesn't understand. That's actually a lot of kids' movies. But
Yeah, no, it should be a kid. It should be an adult who just doesn't understand. Who's just
adult
like-
who just doesn't understand. He's like,
wakes up every morning. Holy shit! I am amazed by everything that goes on around me.
I have to imagine it's really fun living like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is the world is he's not Micro's not wrong. The world is objectively better if you don't know how things work and stuff like that. Because it's so much simpler.
All right, I have a.
I have a question. Okay,
Oh,
before
yeah.
we move on. Okay, I kind of want to stay on this for just a second.
Okay, go
But
ahead.
like, you know that feeling you get in your life, kinda like dread, like where's my life going? What do I even mean?
Yeah.
What's even the purpose? Why do I exist?
Of course,
Just take that all the fuck away and live your life a day by day. That's amazing.
you know, that's I like that. I agree. I agree. And with that, I ask the questions: are minions racist, and against what race?
Toddlers.
And my actual question is: if you could murder one celebrity, why?
Val Kilmer.
Batman.
He knows what he did.
Who? What now? Sorry, I have to go take care of something.
If you could murder one celebrity, why?
Oh. Do you count as a celebrity?
Someone fairly well known to a decent number of people. Okay, you can throw a couple names out, and I'll like judge your idea of
okay.
celebrity.
Never mind.
Would you go back and kill Hitler?
Was he a celebrity?
To
He was pretty
people,
famous.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm not. I have a hard time with this. I'm not a killer. And this
Don't
isn't
know.
like a. I don't think this is like. Such a shock to everyone. Like, holy cow, Reddit hasn't killed
Justin.
anyone.
Justin. Is it
Yeah.
because you want to kill Nikki?
Who?
Nicole.
No, sorry, I didn't catch. Nikki or Mickey?
Nikki. Nicole.
No,
This is
I
a
like
joke.
Nicole. I
Wait,
do like
what?
Nicole.
It was a joke. This is my
No, I like
career.
her. I don't want to
You
kill her.
sounded really apprehensive, and that was the joke.
What is it? Like, I probably wouldn't kill Hitler, but I'd move him to a more Jewish neighborhood and have Jewish friends.
Yeah, that's the thing is I don't think I could try and prevent things from happening in other ways.
Yeah, you don't have to
But
kill them.
Yeah, I feel like I couldn't get blood on my
Well-
hands, like literally.
Good lord. Why do I have to be in a podcast full of people who are too nice? Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm just being honest. If you want me to say like, oh yeah, I
Joke
go and
about, do you
kill.
want to murder someone? Like, what celebrity would you murder with your bare
Yeah.
hands? I don't know. Maybe the Jack in the
Bare
Box
hands.
guy.
Yeah, sure, I'll go with him.
Bradley.
I mean, it's a weird place for him to jack, but it's whatever he wants to do. It's his life.
Bra- Bradley, what celebrity would you murder and why?
I would murder the entire cast of the movie Dragon Ball Evolution. That movie is a farce and should never have existed ever. It needs to be deleted from the annals of history.
The anals.
Yeah, I wasn't ready to pronounce that.
Okay. I would kill Jim Parsons because
Who's
the
that?
big
No!
never would have
I
happened.
don't know who that is.
Sheldon,
Bazinga Man.
Bazinga Boy. I would kill
Who's
Jim
Bazinga
Parsons.
Man?
Big
Yeah,
Bang
Bazinga
Theory.
Man.
Sheldar?
Yeah, Sheldor.
Sheldar.
Oh wow.
Just
Yeah,
so
geez, that's
never
mean.
have happened.
I was actually thinking about this the other day.
I
I
was actually thinking about killing him the other day.
Wow, you lie to me and then you say that. Wow.
do not like The Big Bang Theory very much. I do think Jim Parsons is a very nice guy, though, and I'm happy his career got
Oh,
like
yeah,
kickstarted for that.
I am too. It's a joke.
Yeah, no, I know.
fucking-
No.
I
Oh, I
do.
thought it was real. I thought you were going to go and kill Jim Parsons.
like there's
Like-
he has his webcam on right now. There's like a whole bunch of
I'm calling the police right
like assault rifles right behind him, and he's like, "Hey, that was a joke."
now. Dude, guys, police! This guy I'm on a podcast that's threatening to kill the Bazinga.
It's just the conspiracy board from like
Yeah.
Always Sunny with a gun on it.
Yeah.
How can I get to him? I will say though, this guy looks like someone put all the facial sliders on a character, like created in like Elder Scrolls to max, because holy shit, his face.
Who? Parsons?
He's very
Yeah.
expressive. Yeah.
Like he's
He's
just
very
his
expressive.
jaw is just far out. His cheeks are far wide. His chin
His head's
is
a long
forward.
boy.
He's a long boy. He looks like someone hit all of the sliders up to max. Like I'm not being mean, just goddamn.
Mm.
And well, now that that's done, let's talk about Battlefield.
Big Bang Theory.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about the Big Bang Theory. Which
Like,
character
why do
from
people hate
Big
it so much?
Bang Theory would you have sex with?
Sheldar.
Of course.
He keeps going back to sex with you, isn't it?
Everything's sex with fucking Ursa, dude.
I think I was watching a weird video that day, and those two ideas came at the same
It's
time.
called hentai.
It's called porn.
It was Funhouse. I'm sure it was Funhouse.
No, the thing he was watching was not called porn. It's called hentai.
Oh, fair enough.
Wow, it's called Mangoes. Thank you very much.
I will say I probably have to go around like 6 or a little bit after 6. So
Yeah, we're getting on to the last thing, and then we'll go.
okay, perfect.
All right, Battlefield 5 crap. EA was like, "Hey, here's our new game. It has women in it and multiplayer and the story and shit." And
Oof.
we
Can't be doing
want-
that.
Also, Battle Royale. Also, we're releasing the same game for the 100th time. And then people were like, "It's not historically accurate." And
I just find it weird. Like out of everything you just said, that's the one that people got upset about. Like, there's a lot more to be upset about.
yeah, people were getting upset that there was in a trailer. I think it was for the multiplayer. For God's sakes, there was a woman with a hook hand and a barbed wire baseball bat, a British dude with a katana, and it's Battlefield. And they were like,
This
"Yeah,
isn't
that-
historically accurate.
That woman though."
Yeah, it's the katana and everything. Forget about that.
And I just,
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
I don't
Yeah,
fucking
it's annoying.
get it. I don't know what, like, people are trying to, like I don't know where this idea that the games were ever historically accurate is even trying to come from.
Because it's not about that. I don't think. I think we had
I
a
don't-
conversation about this before. Like, it's not
We
about
did.
what they actually say it is.
It
a lot of
isn't,
the time.
but like, you should at least base your fake argument in something like a kind of idea that's real. Because the last Battlefield, the World War One game, had you in a goddamn Halo ass fucking armor for an entire mission. And this is the thing where they get mad, and like, now that there's a woman, people like it's unrealistic. I'm sorry, where was the fucking complaining when you were charging in a battle like a goddamn space marine from Warhammer?
No, that's accurate though.
I'm sure
Yeah.
one crazy guy put a pot on his head and ran off to fight the Nazis. But
Yeah, especially in World War One.
and apparently,
To be fair though, they would not see it coming.
they wouldn't. If I were, wait, I just said Nazis in World War One. My bad. I'm genuinely, I'm genuinely like I hear the word Nazi so much, it's fucking annoying, and it just
Everyone does these days.
it makes me want to die.
Like within 2 hours of waking up, the first few words you should hear is Nazi, SJW, and cuck.
I want to kill every person I hear say that seriously.
Unironically, oh yeah, and soy boy. Don't forget that one. Those are fun words, aren't they?
They are. And
I've gotten called a soy boy before, and I'm always sort of wonder why. Like, it's an insult. Like, soy is not that bad for you. It's pretty good for you, actually.
It's the reason why soy boy exists is because the Prison Planet guy, I don't know what his name is, made the meme saying that whoever ingests soy, since there's a part of there's a photo, so it's like I forgot what it's called exactly.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But
Yeah.
there's like an
There's a
estrogen
molecular structure
Yeah.
that's like similar to
to
estrogen.
estrogen, and so it's like, oh, you're just taking in some extra estrogen, and so that makes you a woman, thus making you less masculine, thus being prized for ridicule. But the problem here is that he's selling products that have soy in it.
Yeah, it's
That
also
guy's-
like it's literally just drinking cow's milk. Has
Yeah.
like probably
Cow's
more
milk has
estrogen in it. Yeah.
Way more, yeah. Because protoestrogen, what I think is what it's called, I could be wrong. Photoestrogen, something like that, is not like female estrogen. That's not what that is. It's something totally different in plants. But
Yeah.
it has a similar name, so that's all. That's all they based it on. There's like based
yeah.
on non-fact, which I think that's the only reason why I dislike it so much.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you don't have to base your arguments or your insults on facts. I guess your insults can be as dumb as you want them to be.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna like it less or like it more.
Yeah, I know. I know. I think it should just be like, don't call people names because
yeah,
it's dumb.
don't be a dick. But this
It's like, okay, it's like running up to someone and saying,
Yeah.
how do you like that, mutie? And you're like, what? But I can talk. Yeah, mutie, talk, mutie. I'm like, but I am talking to you right now. Yeah, mutie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's virtually the exact same thing.
I'm confused. It makes no sense to me. And I don't know why I went to there, but still, that's where I went.
Yeah.
And at least if you're gonna insult somebody, make it sense. Make it make sense.
Hey, blind boy. Yeah.
That's all I want. It's all about just making sense.
You like not being able to see, huh? Blind boy.
But
Point being.
along with this though comes the fact that apparently the game's not pre-ordering well, which according
good.
to
Thanks for
according
making
to EA, I need
Yeah.
this to be said. According to EA, and that could mean anything from it's sucking real hard, or we got 5 pre-orders less than we wanted.
Or
Because
that Black Ops is getting way more than Battlefield is. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know the numbers.
If they only,
I
if they,
don't know the
if it,
numbers, but
yeah, they would only say it was doing bad if it was actually doing really bad. So I kind of feel like if it was doing almost fine, they wouldn't have said it. They wouldn't have said anything.
True.
My problem is, as much as I don't like Call of Duty, like I'm just tired of them.
Mhm.
Every Call of
I've heard of
Duty
all of
has
them, to be honest.
I am too, but whatever. Call of Duty
I like don't
seems
play them
to
and I'm tired of them.
try to change things a little bit. While Battlefield has been the same game for how long?
Well, no, I mean Battlefield had Battlefield 2032, 39, where they're in the future, and no one liked it because it was
Yeah.
in the future, even though it was a good game.
That's what I'm
Call of
People
saying.
Duty.
like their mall military.
Anything Battlefield does that's different is hated. So they do the
Yeah.
same thing. But the thing
Well,
is,
Call of Duty did the same thing too, where they went to Advanced Warfare after Black Ops 3 went into like some kind of weird like futuristic stuff because of Titanfall.
yeah, exactly.
So like everyone hated Advanced Warfare. In fact, I'd say everyone hated Advanced Warfare more than they hate Battlefield right now.
Yeah. But then they'll all still fucking play it.
Yeah, they'll still fucking play it. Yeah, Advanced Warfare wasn't bad. I played a little bit of it.
But like,
It's not my kind of game, but it just wasn't bad.
I'll say this. I will say though that Call of Duty tries. They tried to change stuff up a little bit. At the very least,
I agree with you. Yeah.
At the very least, every other year is different. Like even slightly. But Battlefield has been the same game since Bad Company 2. And Bad Company 2 was only good because the story was fun.
You know what? I'm gonna disagree with you.
Okay.
I think
I'm
Battlefield changes itself up pretty hard because the last Battlefield they introduced had Star Wars characters in it. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, sure,
Oh! It also doesn't help that looking at the fucking release date for this, let's see. Assassin's Creed Odyssey comes out October 2nd. Black Ops 4 comes out October 12th. Let's see. Dark Souls comes out the October 19th. While Battlefield 5 comes out the 16th. And then Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out the 26th. They put this game out in a month that's meant to kill it. And
Yeah.
this is just console release, which is where they get most of their players.
Yeah.
But the fucking My Hero Academia game comes out that month. How many fucking weird teenagers are into anime and shooters? A lot of
Dude, if there was an anime shooter, that'd be amazing. Talking about it, wow.
like the fucking wrestling game comes out on the 5th. Like everything about this and where this game is placed seems to entirely be to kill it.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
The Call of Cthulhu game is coming out this year? Shit.
I don't pay enough attention to Battlefield and stuff like that to know when the best time to release that is.
I don't either, but just this month seems like there's so many other games you could play when you just released the same game from last year with a new coat of paint.
I mean, they do the same with like FIFA and NFL and stuff like that every year. So I mean,
It's pronounced FIFA, sir.
Those
Oh,
are at
true.
least sports games. You know, people who are
Yeah,
really
but
into
no,
sports.
that's the thing is it doesn't really matter if people will buy the game
Actually,
and
fuck
they don't
that.
care.
Fuck that.
People
I
buy the
play.
game and don't care.
Actually, fuck that, Justin. I used to
Yeah.
play those games. I still to this day play the wrestling ones. And
Yeah.
I used to actually play the football ones.
Yeah.
Every year was an entirely new gameplay mechanic that changed the way you played it.
Really?
Yes. I don't know if that's the case now, but in like the late 2010s or whatever you want to call or early aughts, whatever you want to say, early or late aughts 2010ish, I used to play those games. Bradley here can fucking attest cuz we spent one day just randomly playing football. Because
I've
we-
always
It was
found-
amazing too.
Yeah.
I
I've
felt
I've
like
always
what-
I always found that sports games and racing games are the two big ones that don't change very much. But I could be
don't.
wrong.
Inherently, though, they don't, but they usually try something big. Like,
Yeah.
football always used to do this thing where it's like they'd focus on a specific aspect of the game every year. That way, like, if you were really into defense, you could get 2008, and you'd have a bunch of stuff about defense. Or you could, if you were really into passing, you'd get you'd get something with that. You get runners. Like, it was really weird, but, you know, it worked. But they don't do that with these games. Call of Duty Black Ops is going to be Call of Duty Black Ops, the same thing, but slightly different. And Battlefield 5 isn't even going to be slightly different. It's the same thing with a different coat of paint called different. And they're still going to charge you $200 for the special edition
Yep.
that comes with a bunch of weapon packs.
It's called a special edition because it also comes with a short bus.
Yeah.
It's
like-
makes some money. I don't know.
I don't know.
People will buy it. People will buy it. So
I just hate the idea that it's like, yeah, women is ruining this game, and not the fact that EA is garbage and the game is the same as the thing they had last year.
yeah, it's dumb. It really is.
I bet you the sales are going to go up once people start playing it, like demo wise.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, people are going to buy it no matter what. But people who are going to buy it are going to buy it, and they're going to complain while they buy it. But
And
you'll hear people on the Xbox Live chat complaining about SJWs or whatever, and they'll still be playing the game. So, end of the day, it doesn't change much.
Vibija Games, man, Vibija Games. I don't know. Is there any last topics you guys would like to talk about before we stop?
I had one, but then I forgot about it instantly. Oh yeah, what game is everybody looking forward to?
Ooh, next month is the new Spider-Man, and I'm so excited.
Oh my god, the new Spider-Man looks really good. Yes,
I'm gonna play that.
I'm excited for that.
Stream it.
I came up with the ultimate stinger for a new Spider-Man movie that I wish I would be hired so I could make it.
All right, hit me.
All right, so the movie ends because it's a stinger. It has to be at the very end, right?
Yeah.
And it cuts to two people on Makeout Point making out inside their car, right? It's like hot and steamy and everything's horrible, right? You can tell that their clothes are off and that they've been going at it, right? So the girl gets up and she's like, "Oh my God, you're hung like a rhino." And then he looks at the camera and says, "I know."
Isn't that how the last Spider-Man movie before this one ended with the random?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Bear With Us podcast. Bradley and Justin, any last words for the audience? Because Micro lost his.
Any last words? Where's my fortune cookie list when I need it?
Are you looking for your list of fucking fortune cookie things?
I'm off to drink and play Overwatch.
A wise man once said, "Who you were is not as important as who you will be."
In bed.
Exactly. In bed.
And my last words will be, no, I am the Senate. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.